Mm. Dup, dup, dum. Hello. Hello, Seal. Welcome. How are you doing today? How's your Thursday been? Let me throw the screen up. There we go. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. You live, you're tired though. Yo, that's real. Today has been, I don't know. Today was a day I woke up. Didn't really want to be waking up 10:22. Yeah, it's fairly late for the EU folker. But yeah, I woke up, wanted to go back to sleep, didn't. Did my reading, did my daily dues. I took a shower. I'm all clean and toasty now. And we're vibing. Did you also have that Discord being down for like two seconds there? I was going to go live about 10-15 minutes ago, but Discord was down for like 5 minutes. So I was just sat there being like, twiddling my thumbs, being like, well, I shall wait. Yeah. I thought the outage would have been for a little longer. Usually outages are like hour or so, maybe a half hour. That was like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. It wasn't terrible. I'm also getting slightly annoyed because over in my overlay, if I try moving tabs, my taskbar goes away because my VR is being prioritized right now for some reason. So I always have to micromanage like 3 different things to see my chat now. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just see my thighs at the bottom corner of my screen now. It feels weird. Alas, welcome to day 9 of the weeks of snack. We are holding strong. Hey, yo, Kendrick, welcome. How's your birthday yesterday? Anything fun after stream? But yes, we're sitting strong on day 9 of 21 currently. I made a little new starting screen because I was getting bored of the old one. If you didn't see that earlier. Yeah, look, it's so pretty now. Compare it to the old one. Here's the old one. Right? What do we think? And we like the new one? We liking the new one I made? I think it looks nice. We also are in a world of a bunch of butterflies. Yes, new, indeed. New look, new style, new stuffs. Very minimal new stuffs currently, but I wanted to refresh the little palette slightly. Oh yeah, another thing I changed. Chat over here is now a little smaller than it used to be. It used to be very big. It used to take up like a quadrant of my screen in this direction. Or sorry, this direction here. I always had to direct guests to this side so that they wouldn't be blocked by it, but now it's a bit smaller, so you should be able to see more stuff happening on this side now. I resized that quite significantly. Whew, well, you're welcome. Hope y'all are doing well. Y'all have fun plans for Friday and the weekend? It's coming up. Anything y'all be up to? Oh my gosh. You'll fall asleep to my voice now? Oh my gosh. Hey, Old Spar, welcome. Friend's gonna come over for the weekend? Oh, hey, that's pretty fun. That's nice, that's nice. Always a good time. There we go. Where's my chat? There we are. The post-apocalyptic piano? Yeah, interesting, correct? It's like I'm pro piano. Also, I was trying to get out of the glaring sun earlier. But I don't think it's a live piano. I don't think I can play it. But yeah, this whole post-apocalyptic setting. Speaking of which, my frames are kind of dying in here. I may need to reload it quickly. The only thing it did for birthday was dyed your hair and hung off some of your friends. What'd you dye it? Dyed a fun color, or is it more so just like reapplying dye? Yee. This is from Wuthering Waves, which is something I played at launch and then haven't touched since. But hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna reload the instance because my frames are needing to stabilize real fast. Hold on. Yeah, not y'all can look at the new starting soon screen. For those that didn't see it, is Doctor Who inspired. Hence everything that I do at this point, because I'm obsessed with the show. Okay, that's slightly better. Hello. I'm only slightly got a pet peeve of the taskbar not being at the bottom. It's tripping me up significantly right now. Because I want to alternate between like OBS and my chat, but I have to double tap my home menu each single time I try to do that now. Whew. First time you ever dyed it. Color is purple. You like it? You like it? How's it feel on you? Turn this back on. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hey, Pata. Welcome. And thanks for the 100 biddies. What is it? 10 badge. I do like it. Feels pretty good. Hey, yo. Good stuff. Good stuff. TwitchCon 20. Oh, nice. You got the Rotterdam one. I know you remember. I remember you talking about that. Ooh, fun, fun. Hope that is going well. Indeed, potato. You good, you good. We're just vibing and chilling here. Just started to. New day. New things to yap about. Like, sports. Big sports person. Haha. That's totally accurate. I feel like I did for those who just got here. For those who haven't seen it, I know I'm gonna shill it and down everyone's face because I made something new. But for those who don't get here at the start of streams usually, hey look, there's a new picture to look at. I don't wanna harp on it too long, but it looks kind of cool. Anyway, hi. Oh my gosh. I sincerely wish I had a taskbar at the bottom of my screen. That would make things tremendously easier right now. How's the month going? It's 21 days currently. That's like February, where it's the snacky month of February. It's not going much longer. We're on day 9, fam. Can you believe we made it this far? We're holding out strong, somewhat. I do get some stream fatigue from times, but you know, we press on, we carry on. You know, whenever I do end up getting a break, I'm gonna combine all the off days I should have had. Currently, we're sat at 2, so we're gonna take a 2-day break. But you know, if it keeps going, I'm gonna take like a whole week off. Seem like someone would play baseball or watch it. I used to play baseball. I'm not entirely a practitioner now. I'm a big golf person. I don't really by that I mean like mini golf. Mini golf is cool. I like that. I also like basketball, but not like professionally. I play it with friends sometimes. I'm just vibing. You get to see me quite frequently, Pina. You show up to these streams like every other day. I'm always around. Doing something. Mostly vibing, mostly hanging, but sometimes chilling maybe, I don't know. I need a topic to rant about. I could talk about Doctor Who, but I talked about Doctor Who yesterday, so let's get something new. Unless we're gonna actually do like the clip I was gonna talk about yesterday, but not at the moment. The people that weren't here yesterday will not know the context of what I'm yapping about, so we wait until those people arrive. Welcome, Yanika. How you doing today? How's your Thursday? You have fun plans for this weekend? We are currently hanging out in this little island. The sunset over here looks very pretty, but it's very strong on the eyes, so we just vibe with this in the background. Staying home, being lazy, the best kinds of plans. Understandable. Nah, that's real though. Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched the movie. I've seen most of the games. I haven't played them personally. So yes, I do know a little bit about FNAF, as is. I saw the trailer for the new one, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, right? For theaters, the new movie. There's also the game coming out. I haven't really looked into much. I used to watch MatPat play them all the time. That's what I would do. I would get my FNAF content by watching GT Live back in the day when they used to do live streams. That or Markiplier, one of the two, but I usually like watching MatPat because of seeing the greater lore behind it, you know? Instead of hearing funny remarks. Albeit, I don't know if MatPat's gonna play the new FNAF stuff anymore since he's, like, retired, right? Unless he's gonna come out of the woodworks to play the FNAF games, but, you know, that's, like, I don't know how much of a long shot that is. Hey, Amy, welcome. How you doing today? How's your Thursday? We're talking about Five Nights at Freddy. Do you know anything about such things? As there may be 5 nights of them, and there's a place called Freddy's. Who am I talking about? Vibing at work? Nice. As per usual, then. Everything is of modus operandi currently. Never played? You don't like horror games? You play horror maps on VR, though. You helped me with that map. What do you mean you don't like horror games? Did you not like Thrill Seeker? Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about. The person that made Thrill Seeker has another map in development. I saw it on Twitter the other day. I literally freaked out because of Thrill Seeker being my favorite VR horror map in this game. I was like, oh boy, we're getting back into it. I don't know when it's coming out, but you bet I'm gonna be playing it on stream. You bet. You bet. You don't like horror maps in VR either, but your friends bring you along. Are you the type of person that gets scared easily? Is that why? They like watching you jump? Maybe. I think it was like, I don't know. I believe... Well, I mean, I could check, but currently my taskbar is not appearing at the bottom of my screen, so I'm getting quite annoyed at it not being there, so I don't like switching tabs all too much on my end. However, let me go check to see when that is dropping. I know there's like a thingy. Let me go to my Twitter and look at my likes real fast, because I know I liked that shit immediately when I saw it. Scrolling. My second VR chat horror maps in the works for the past 6 months. Been working so hard on this teaser. Full reveal soon. Only says coming soon. But yeah, Echo Love VR is working on another horror map. The same person that created the one we played on stream called Thrill Seeker, which turned out to be something I really enjoyed. Which is surprising. I'm not too much of a fan of horror maps usually. Yeah, you are. Ah, I see. I see people's double cross motivations then. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, apologies if I'm a little more mellow today. Within the past hour, I took a shower and I'm like completely chill right now. I'm like at my chillest. At my cozy beanest. We are there. We are within that nirvana stage. Never finished Thrill Seeker. Your voice was done halfway through. Oh no. It's a good map. The thing is, I'm usually not invested in horror game stories. However, Thrill Seeker was different. I thought the story in that was cool. But yeah, apologies if I'm a little more relaxed today and at zen. Because I currently have this like warm energy radiating off me and I just feel very cozy. So I might not be the most yappy yelly person at the moment, but you know, I try. But yeah, seem normal to me. Okay. I'm just a little bit. I feel like I'm a little more mellow. I feel like I'm a little bit more on the down low today than I'm usually. That's the only thing. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Emmy and those that are showing up now, welcome to day 9 of Weeks of Snack. We are far past the first week. Wow, shush. I'm just vibing. Oh, Nire, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I hope you and Patat are having a chill and cozy day. Since I assume this is the same person that Patat was talking about earlier. Welcome. I like how my phone got a ping from that. You pinged my phone by following. My phone is all the way over on that desk right there. Indeedy it is. Well, welcome. Did Patat say good things about me? What'd she tell you? If she told you I like pineapple pizza, it is a lie. Do not believe her. Do not believe anything she tells you. Even in the walls? Good thing there's no walls around here. I'd be scared. Hope your Thursday's been good. Can you pass along a question for Patat for me real fast? Some interesting stuff. Wait, hold on. Including being adamant about pineapple and... No, none of that's true. I don't like either of those. I was going to ask Patat if she knew a VR chat world that had the Doctor Who specials between David Tennant and Matt Smith. That is where I am currently. And with Popcorn Palace, they have a couple, but they don't have if I can find my YouTube. They do not presently, at least to my knowledge, have The End of Time Part 1 and Part 2, where David Tennant actually regenerates into Matt Smith. They do not have those special episodes. I do not know where to find them in VR. I don't know if I need to buy them or what I want to do with that. They're on YouTube, so I could just buy them there, but I just want to make sure they're not anywhere on VR. Yeah, that's why I'm saying pass it along to Patat so I can try to see if I can find them. I've been looking. I went to Illumination the other day, had none of the Doctor Who specials. I was like, what the heck? Why is there none of them here? Popcorn Palace has been away for Christmas and Doctor Who specials, but they only have a select few. And the End of Time ones are not ones they possess. At least at the current moment. I'm not sure. Maybe I was looking in the wrong place. But usually within the Doctor Who sort of threshold on Popcorn Palace, all the specials are in the one box at the start, which is denoted as season 0, but it's like the specials. Apart from other online places, know some useful sites. Okay, if you know ways I can acquire them in useful manners, I don't, so I'd appreciate that. I was trying to find it in VR, but I couldn't. So other places are fine with me. I don't mind. They're like, I can buy them for like $2 on YouTube. So like I'm genuinely considering just shelling out $2 to watch it, but you know, just in case. I just want to look at all my options. And Patat funded one of them almost. 100 bits is about $1. So you funded me watching one half of one of them. That's what we're going for here. You funded one of them. Or at least one half of them. I think that actually I would have to check. I think they're like $2.99 or $1.99. Let me actually look again. End of Time Part 1. Bye. Yeah, they're $1.99. So you did essentially donate to 50% of one of the episodes. That's crazy. I don't know why they're so cheap. I think that's genuinely cheap for like a Doctor Who special. Especially one that I can't find anywhere else. They're pricey. Yeah, I mean, I need to buy 2, so it's like $4 for me. It's not like anything crazy. If I'm buying the entirety of the specials, yeah, I can see how that just like, you know. But for the moment, it's okay. For as much enjoyment as I get from Doctor Who, I don't mind sliding $1.99 to BBC's pocket and being like, I like this. Thank you. I've enjoyed most of their media for free anyway. Still think the best is a crossover episode with John Hurt. See, okay. So I am currently at the end of David Tennant's run. I just finished Series 4 of Doctor Who. Between Series 4 and Series 5, there are a shit ton of specials to watch. There is the new Doctor special, but the Cybermen. There is the other one that I don't know the synopsis of, but that is also these two are in Popcorn Palace. Then you have the End of Time ones, which are not, but seem like the most interesting of the four, at least to me personally. Albeit not gonna make me stop from watching all four specials, mind you. I will be watching them because I do love David Tennant. David Tennant is my favorite. I mean, of the Doctors I've seen, which is the 9th and 10th. My favorite Doctor so far. So I will keep him around for more adventures to come. At least those specials that I still gotta watch of his. I feel like this is where we get to on stream, where I just talk about Doctor Who for about an hour. Hey chat, everybody that's not initiated into the Whoverse, can y'all put a different prompt in the chat so I can distract myself with a different thing that's more commonly known, so it doesn't get gatekept. The stream doesn't get gatekept to one topic that is very uber specific. Yeah, Doctor Who nerd out indeed. I'm begging my chat to bring me a new topic. And Vala, David Matter the best. I've heard Peter Capaldi's also great. I haven't seen Peter Capaldi. I know Peter Capaldi's good, but I haven't seen his stuff. I like him as the Doctor though. I think 10th to 12th are like the golden era for me. Monster Hunter. See, I have not played Monster Hunter before, but I know that it's a game where you have these things and you hunt monsters. It's very cool. Doka, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Hope it's going well. Welcome to stream. I know. Big shocker. If we're talking about single player games, actually never mind. If we're talking about games on Steam, I play a very set specific things. Usually I refrain from playing intense MMORPGs, of which I feel like Monster Hunter, in my opinion, and this is not someone that's played the game's opinion, so you can say it's wrong, but whenever I see my friends play Monster Hunter, it feels like it's very grindy. And I don't necessarily like very grindy games. I don't like being stuck doing the same thing for 10 hours straight, you know? And I feel like that's what a cycle I would have with Monster Hunter if I would play. Same way I don't really play Final Fantasy 14. Everybody loves Final Fantasy 14. I just don't like MMOs. They're not my style of game. I'm much more of a single player RPG type style gamer. And or just like game multiplayer experiences like Among Us, Lethal Company, you know, Repo, if I ever get around to playing that, you know. I've not played Wukong, but it got robbed from Game of the Year by Astrobot. Albeit, I've seen Astrobot. It's a very cute game. So I think there's some type of legitimacy with that being Game of the Year, but Wukong apes. Monkey see do. Yes. I was gonna say I shouldn't deserve all the awards. Yeah, that's fair. It is a cute game, but it's definitely didn't need to get everything. It didn't need to have Astrobot sweep. Yeah. I was gonna say, if we're talking about single player games that I have played, I'm trying to get one of these. Never mind. Master Uruguay. Monkey. Yes, exactly. That was more of a Master Shi. That was more of a Shifu. Monkey. Ay, ay, ay. When y'all were kids, or when y'all were more in your childhood, did you guys watch Nickelodeon? Because on Nickelodeon, there was this Kung Fu Panda show that premiered for a couple of years in the 2010s, I think. It was called Legends of Awesomeness, and that was my shit. I loved that show. I don't remember any of it. I just remember really liking it. Because I was a big Kung Fu Panda fan at the time. Seen an episode or two, but I was in the military. Oh, I see. Yeah. That was past your time. Man. See, I watched kids programming for a long time because my folks didn't let us have a TV for our adolescence. Anytime I got to see TV was from a hotel. We never had cable. Never bought it. I would see it at my grandma's or or a hotel. That's the only time I got to watch cable. So, as a kid and more so young teenager, I kind of revolved around those type of shows because I didn't know other shows at the time besides what was in like pop culture. Maybe it was like the early 2010s, so it would have been. I don't remember when that premiered. I would have to know when it premiered to really just dissect how old I would have been. I'm 23 now, so it might have been older for me. I was also a big Ninjago fan. I remember Christmas at my grandma's one year, right? And well, I think it was actually Thanksgiving. I mixed up the story, but yes, it was a Thanksgiving, and it was in this little town in the Midwest. Pretty much very flat town. I'm so young. Nah, I'm 23. I don't like being 23. I think it's old as fuck. But it was old town, very flat. Nothing much going on there besides a train and a burger stand that my grandfather worked at. But that Thanksgiving, while my mom and my grandma were working in the kitchen, my sister and I were watching the television that they had in their living room. You're fine. You're fine. You are fine. I've just only made a pact that when I become 24, it'll be 23 part 2. That's it. That's what I decided last year, and I've stuck with my guns. You're fine. You're fine. Oh my gosh. Y'all be okay. Y'all be okay. Nothing's wrong. Y'all be good. Y'all be fine. Man, my metaphors for childhood then will make a whole lot of sense. My age demographic's a bit higher. Or my audience demographic. Well, anyway, I watched Ninjago as a kid. So, in essence, this was at Thanksgiving. My mom was working in the kitchen. My grandmother was too. They had a cable television in their living room, which is about. I remember it's a very small room. There's a couch on this side, couch on this side. There was a TV in the corner of this way, and I remember Cartoon Network at the time was doing a marathon of Ninjago Season 2, Rise of the Serpentine, and I just remember sitting at that at that TV for far too long, just watching it and just being entranced by it. And I was like, yes, this is my show. And then I became a massive Ninjago fan for like 3 years of my childhood. I wanted like all the Lego sets. I watched the TV show when I had the chance. I would stream it. I would do all this shit. I think I only stopped watching the series when they did like the Ronin Ghost episodes. And that was like well past the Overlord stuff or like the Nindroids. This is the Tournament of Power. I think it was a teen, but you don't remember. Yeah. Definitely a lot of seasons to get through. They're still producing it today. They're still making new stuff. They rebooted the entire franchise, and I've not seen much of it besides where I stopped. In my own personal experience. Yeah, they're still going. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of shows that just keep running regardless of time. Like, if y'all remember Supernatural, that ran for 15 seasons. I was near 20 years of Supernatural. That used to be one of my favorite shows. I watched it when it premiered. I kept watching. I would watch all the new seasons on the CW. It was a ride. There's a lot of shows that are like that. Like, you think of Doctor Who or just like any type of reality show like Survivor. That's been around for like 20, 25 years, and it's just like, damn. A lot of stuff just perseveres these days like it didn't in the past. Like, you know how long The Price is Right has been going on for? Or like Family Feud. Family Feud's another better example, actually. These types of game shows have just been on forever. Or like Pokemon, you know? Pokemon's been around for quite a long time too. Albeit they have different iterations or whatnot of it, but you get what I'm sort of going on here. Back in the day, Family Feud, yeah. Yeah, now you have a whole new generation that's getting introduced to these things and that they think are like current and new, albeit they have such a long running history. It's crazy. It's like getting into a book series like Percy Jackson and then knowing that Rick Riordan has about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5, 6 alternate series for it as well. You know? Pokemon should have ended its run before it did, finally. Terrible animation. When do you mean? Are you talking like Sun and Moon era? Or what type of... When do you think Pokemon should have ended? I think Ash's story ended, right? Yeah. Final? Ah, I see. See, I hadn't watched Pokemon since, like, I was a kid. When I would get up So, when my family was at its poorest, we would have this... We had an apartment that inherently had cable built in. So every Saturday, I'd wake up at 10 a.m., go click on the TV, turn it on, and watch Pokemon Black and White, the original series. Because they always had new episodes every Saturday at 10. And that's the last time I actually watched Pokemon. I did not care for X and Y or like Sword and Shield and or like Sun and Moon. Pokemon was here for me and then it kind of fell off. Ash's Story, the one where they changed up the whole animation process. Yeah. Peak Pokemon for me is probably Johto and Sinnoh. This area of where it is, like you have Kanto, you have Johto, Sinnoh. This bit of Pokemon, that's the peak for me. I love Pokemon Johto. It's one of my favorite bits of the show that I remember as a kid. Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before. A decent majority of my chat does prefer Digimon. I never really got into Digimon personally, so I can't give my own input there because I can't really say anything about something I didn't watch. Had May. Yeah. Is that Hoenn? Wait. Hoenn. Pokemon. Hoenn. Is that the Hoenn region? I think that's Hoenn. I'm pretty sure that's Hoenn. That's Ruby and Sapphire. In terms of games. More culture taste. That's true. I know, horrible. You just end up showing up when I talk about this stuff, don't you? Digimon was peak though. Season 2 was your favorite. Kari from season 2 is your first. See, I don't know these. I don't know these things. But yeah. So May was the female lead in Hoenn. And then in Sinnoh you had Dawn. This era between Johto with Misty, May, and then Dawn right here with Hoenn and Sinnoh. This was the golden age of Pokemon. And then add a little flavor on top. I liked Ivy and Black and White. I thought that anime was good. Pokemon fell off for me after though. Anga Woman is my crush. I don't know any of these. Don't crucify me. I don't know any of these. I'm not in the know. I haven't seen Digimon. Hey, Ludi. You like Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? Do you like the anime or like Pokemon the games? Hello. Feels like the perfect smash or pass chance. Hold on. You know what? Funny enough, fine. Chat, y'all wanna do this? Hold up. We're gonna go to somewhere. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Ayo, I'm back now. Hello. Apologies. I was trying to get a game to work. However, everything exploded in my face. So, yeah, we world hopped a little bit. We're currently present, chilling, here. There's a little windmill going on, but I thought this little lake view was prettier. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Indeed, we were world hopping. I was trying to get the a game world to work. However, the media player that controlled the game kept prompting error after error after error, and I was like, my VR6 is going to go crazy if it keeps popping these up. So I just moved. How you doing? How you doing? Hello. Games and movie for Pokemon. What do you think was peak Pokemon? I was talking to my chat earlier. They said that it was my opinion rests that I love Pokemon Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. That is what I think is the golden era of what Pokemon used to be. Love these three. I'm cool with Kanto, but I like Johto better. If I'm picking the two originals. Probably Johto. Pokemon Johto. Do 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 do. I love the theme song for that fucking song. Don't get me started. It's a great one. It's a great one. Like Pokemon is still good after Johto. We're gonna just way downhill. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's understandable. I think Johto is peak, and then I'm kind of riding that peak for like Hoenn and Sinnoh, and then yeah, that's fair. There's something over there. This mountain thing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, how y'all doing today? I haven't mentioned it because there was Y'all want to world hop a little bit? I'm feeling like world hopping. I don't like how many frames I'm getting here. I'm just exploring a little bit till I get bored. I'll do some world hopping today. Go look at some neat places. Perhaps. Perhaps a cool spot. Any cool worlds to take photos in? Back when I did photography more often, I had a playlist for it. As of late, I haven't really updated it all too much. I've been more focused on streaming. Oh yeah, I do occasionally snap the photo or two, but you know, not as often as it used to be. This is a giant rock. Alright, let's go see about another world for us. Oh, never mind. Actually, I have a better idea. Oops, not what I wanted. You did VR. I still do VR photography. I used to host events for it that I don't necessarily do anymore. I mostly just take personal pictures of myself these days. I used to be big for taking pictures of other people though, but not currently. At least not currently as much active anymore. There's my old favorites. Time to take y'all on a journey throughout my VR chat experience. Y'all ready? I hope y'all are ready. We're gonna go to my first homeworld in this game. If you know what it is from, let me know. This should be a very recognizable space once we load into it. It's a very old world. I haven't really necessarily been here recently, but I do occasionally come visit this spot. Let me bring you a little closer and hi, how's it going? Welcome to my first homeworld in VR chat that I remember actively using. If anybody can tell me what this is from, first person to tell me what this is from gets a shout out. I will praise you in chat. Because this is a very specific room from something. First person to guess in chat. Yanika doesn't know. Okay. Okay. That video game movie from recently. This VR chat world is from like I'll tell you when this one was published, fam. It was not recent though. Oh yeah, I have to look at the. There we go. There it is. This is a world from 2020, 5 years ago. It's a 5-year-old world. I will give y'all a hint. It's based off an anime. That is the first hint. The first hint I shall spew at you. It is from an anime. Your name? No, but closer. I'm not showing something incredibly important over this way. I'll show it later if it becomes necessary you need another hint. Your name is a good guess, though. There's actually 2 parts to this world, but I did not know the second part existed until much later when I stopped using this world actively. Oh, wait. Emmy might have it. What makes you say that? Huh? What makes you say that? Not just the little, Nah, not this. No. Yeah, totally. Nah, not the little CERN thing down here. Yeah, yeah, this is from Steins Gate. This is the Future Gadgets Laboratory. This is the D-mail machine. And, yeah. This is Steins Gate. Used to be... Oh, yeah, and the little, this guy. If y'all remember what this is in the show. The little, this turns on the TV, remember? Nope. But yeah, I used to always chill here. Like, it's the little Oompa. The Mayuri loves these guys. The Oopas, I think they were called. I don't remember. I haven't watched the show in about 10,000 years. But yes, this is from Steins Gate. Congratulations, Emmy, you got it right. Woo! Good job. You did it. You're pro. Professional league over here. Professional league guesser. Yes. This is my initial homeworld. I remember. So this is when I was in desktop. This is my homeworld during my desktop era. And I always remember having people here, and we would grab these cans down here, and because we were on desktop, these were harder to control and weevil around, right? We would try to put these. There are 3 of these in the world, and we'd always try to stack these on top of each other on desktop mode, mind you. These 3 down here. We'd always try to stack up these 3. My friends and I would always... I wouldn't be able to do this on VR, mind you, because I was desky. So I'd always try to finesse all my controls to, like, stack them. Albeit, now that you have something like VR, mind you, it's completely easier. Like, watch this. I'm gonna do it. I was never able to accomplish such feats on desktop. We'd always try this for like hours, mind you. Ta-da! Is the time machine microwave in the background that I got ya? Yeah, yeah. It's pretty iconic. I guess I've been always kind of into time travel shows. The Doctor Who obsession was... Hello, Siri. Welcome. I don't know. We're currently discussing my my history in VR chat via my worlds. So, you know, Siri's little icon on their name for the 1 month sub badge, that's the avatar I would have been using here. Been so long since you've seen Sty Engage, you need to rewatch. Yeah, it's definitely something I would love to rewatch at some point. My friend, his name's Foof, would always love to hide back here and just peek. He would just peek from here. He'd just be like, it was great. It was so fun. This was like 3 years ago. And there was a mirror here. I always remember turning this on just to look at myself for about like 10,000 years. There's this little backstage over here. That toot-a-roo, toot-a-roo. Yeah, that little thing. There's this mirror back here. Yeah. This one turns on from, I just wanted to show you. It's, here, let me go bring it a little closer. But yeah, there's this mirror back here that you can turn on manually up there. It's over here. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. And then, something I didn't know about this world until I was here long enough to realize it is you spawn, mind you spawn right here when you get into the world. So you're like, go this way. There is this door right here that goes outside in the back that you don't even walk over to. It's a little overlook from the roof here. It's all rainy and sad. It's very foggy too. You can't see much. Yeah, one of my if not my first VR chat homeworld here. I believe it was. And there's avatars here. You can tell it's an old world if they have avatars just sitting, like avatar pedestals. Like, look here, toggle avatars. Look at all these guys. Well, look at all of them. This would have given away the world if I toggled these on prior. Yeah. Classic old school VR chat world. I love that the button for the mirror is this box. That's what you press for it. Burp. Hello. Burp. That is my first ever saved favorite world in this game. Now, if we were to go to my second, let's see. I will share my stories of all of these. Actually, let's go to this one. This one's fun. Anyone been in the Universal Studios? Actually, before I load into here, I'm gonna BRB it because you're gonna be surprised if you see this early. I have to turn on my world volume and stuff. It's important here. Trust me. If you are a Universal Studios fan and you remember the old classic Universal stuff, then you are going to fan out when you see this place. I'm gonna turn off my music. Where's my stream? It's over here. There we are. And turn up my world volume to around here. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Oh, the Yuki dimension. Thanks for following. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing today? Oh my gosh, giant raid. Okay, hold up. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of people. Hi. Welcome to my. Oh dear. Hello, welcome everyone. How are y'all doing? Hold on, I need to put my music back on. Oh dear, I was turning it off we were gonna go on a little roller coaster here. Hold up, I gotta put this back on real fast. How are you all doing today? Sheesh. Oh my god. Hi, I am Snacky. I rant and ramble here. Sometimes do ASMR. Vibe with friends. We talk about random shows. I have a Doctor Who addiction. Welcome, Jesus. The voice pitch up is great. I'm saying, jeez. Hamster. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I am nervous. There's a lot of people here now. How's it going, folks? No nervousness here. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just gonna say, it's a lot of people. I hope the stream was well. Hope y'all having a good day. Jesus. Oh my gosh. The follow button doesn't stop over here. I had the animation go on for much longer than it hasn't caught up yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now you are clogging up the activity feed for my donos and my messages now. Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. His stream's going well so far, but it's you're backing up. Y'all are backing up the follows over here. Holy, oh my god. Okay, hashtag famous. I know, right? Something's going on right now. Welcome to my little corner. We're on a 21-day stream marathon where I stream consistently for 21 days because my chat has made this little ticker up here go up to a certain extent. We are on day 9 right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me thank everybody for the follows and everything that has just happened. Yuki Dimension, I gotta shout you out first of all. Holy, hold up. Oh my gosh. Hope y'all are well. Jesus Christ. You've put me into a stupor almost. Holy. Alright. Let me see if I spelled this right. The Yuki Dimension. Oh my gosh, there's so much new activity I have to catch up with. Alright, for those that are my viewers and want to check out the massive person that has rated us, that is their channel. For those that are curious. And secondly, Dragon Talk, thanks for the follow, welcome. Similarly, Serpent King, our monkey, Fat Man, and the bits. Jesus, thanks for the 100. Moon Hollow, Tanu Kagi, DJ Trico, and Fallen Gate Garner. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate it. We are currently going through my old catalog of worlds from back when I started this game. Oh my gosh, Patat, thanks for the 4 biddies as well. Does anybody, I suppose, oh, and Sir Shakoth, thanks for the follow as well. You've just launched me over 300 followers on this platform. Jesus Christ, y'all are crazy. Thank you. Thank you for the massive raid. Holy shit. I'm going to go crazy here. Anyway, does anybody know much about Universal Studios, especially old Universal Studios? Because I was going to showcase a little world that I found very early on in my VR chat days. Oh my gosh. Oh dear God. You really had that start a hype train, Patat. Thank you for the gift sub. To Kendrick. Welcome. Welcome, Kendrick. You finally have a sub. Live Love, thanks for the follow as well. Y'all are clogging the notifications. I've never had it be where it's been to a point where it's just like it can't catch up with them. Y'all are clogging all those notifications. So hey, how's it going? Welcome. Rat jamming it up. Love those monster movies. Have them on Blu-ray. Oh, yeah. I'm more so meaning the theme park. Universal Studios. Back in the 90s. They had an... Well, but yeah, they had this old ride based on Back to the Future. If anybody remembers this thing. I was gonna show it on stream. And then the whole raid happened and has now put me into a stupor, a frenzy. Does anyone want to see the Back to the Future ride Universal Studios had in the 90s? Because this is one of my oldest worlds I have saved in VR chat. Here, going through my old home worlds and whatnot, talking about stories. Ayo, ayo. Let's go for it. Let me set up this camera so that we have a proper viewing of such experiences. Firstly, I need to sit myself down because I will get nauseous. Okay, sit myself. There we go. Need to move you and you. All right, perfect. Don't forget the Simpsons one. Yeah, that one as well. The Simpsons ride at Universal now, it's okay. I'm not super... Oh, I sat in the chair. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not a super big fan of. Especially because I sort of have nostalgia for this one. But yeah, I get you. Well. But yeah, that someone recreated it 1-for-1 in VR chat. We'll take a look at it once... I'm just gonna respawn so I'm out of that chair. Because I think it was stuck slightly. Okay, move you up, move you here. Hello. I have to pause my music. Nope, that's... Whoa, hold up, that's my Spotify. It's like, what is going on there? Okay. Yeah, thank you again for the raid, Jesus Christ. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Y'all have made this one quite crazy. How was the high? That has been the highest viewer count that has been on the stream actively. Holy! I was very overwhelmed. Nothing can beat Back to the Future ride for sure. Yeah, honestly. All right, let's sit here. Okay. Now that that's all set myself here. I have this fly slightly. I don't know if this goes up, so we're gonna have you follow me locally. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't remember. Oh, that's how I exit. Okay, my bad. There we go. How do I start this? Oh, right here. Okay.
Get in! Watch your step. Hurry up! Get in, let's go! We've got to move. Watch your step. Get in now. Hurry up! Get ready! Don't worry about a thing. You're in good hands.
Can we put you here?
I still haven't worked all the bugs out of this thing. But no matter, we're on a mission of universal proportions.
Doc, Biff has passed through the space-time continuum, but we've got no way of knowing where he is.
You mean when he is? And we do have a way of knowing when he is. The 8-passenger time vehicle is equipped with a sub-ether time tracking scanner which will allow us
This guy.
to track Biff to the precise location at the precise moment in whatever time period he may have traveled to.
Doc, all pre-launch system checks are complete.
That's our cue.
Are y'all tucked in there? You need the lap bar being a little lower? This is from Universal Studios. Yes. It is not currently a ride there. But yes, this is from Universal. Back in the day, from the 90s actually.
Don't forget, when you see Biff in the DeLorean, accelerate to 88 miles per hour and bump him. Accelerating now to 55 miles per hour. 65, 75, 85, 85! Till now in the year 2015. And then Biff, let's get him.
This is the year 2015. The ride shut down prior because obviously the year 2015 was the future back then.
Gotta get some gas, Doc.
Oh dear. Woo! Put your hands up, Chad. We're riding. Let's go! Woo! Oh dear. Fucking Biff. Oh dear. Hands up, emo. Yeah, no, that next one coming out. Don't you worry.
Back again? Come on in. Kaboom!
Oh, we're just chilling now. Oh dear. Gotta find him. Gotta tail him. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Lean back, folks. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Oh dear. Get it up. Get it up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, okay. 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 We good. Oh dear. I don't know where we're in time anymore.
Prepare yourselves, people. I suspect that the primeval hill valley that we're about to enter could be a pretty rough place. Hello? Anybody home?
Monka. Monka. Uh-oh.
Come on. Come on, Vance. Right this way.
You see this dinosaur? You see this Tyrannosaurus Rex model they have for this? This is all claymation. This was claymation they made for this. Old classic style. Oh dear. Okay, everyone. Act calm. Act like you don't exist. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Oh god. I was scared there for a second. I haven't been to this world in like eons. I don't remember how this ride was. Nice.
Not only did you catch Biff and save the universe, but you proved that my latest invention is a success. Call forth time travelers yours, and remember, the future is what you make it.
Please lift lap bar and exit.
Yo.
Get out before you meet Michelle coming in.
Thank you. Perfect. How'd y'all like that? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What? Let me set up. One of my older VR chat worlds. I used to be... On God, though. It used to be such a good ride. The classic for Universal Studios. It's genuinely crazy that this world is like, I want to say, maybe 4 years old? And it is... That was like early VR chat, mind you, right? That was like when the full body movement was still going on. And it still holds up today, like 4 or 5 years later. I think that's absolutely nutty. I haven't been here since that time, mind you. I don't think I've ever, honestly, I don't think I've ever watched this little thing they have for this ride in VR itself. I've obviously watched it on desktop when I had this world initially, but I don't think I've ever come back to watch this on VR. So that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Yep, there we go. But yeah, okay. Let me get through some more notifications because y'all kept it coming. Mechageu also, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. And thanks for the hype train as well. Jesus. Y'all are absolutely insane. Insane and crazy. Most of the worlds I used to have in this game were ride type worlds. That was a big thing for me. I remember going to a lot of them to experience. This is my third favorited world. My second, if y'all know the map Submerge, it's basically an underwater adventure that goes terribly wrong. That one's like 40 minutes. I didn't think that would be good for stream because that would be so long. But here, I will show you my favorite home world of all time. I will be right back. Also, I do want to recalibrate, so I will be a minute. BRB. Hello. I'm back now. Let me just get my... There we go. There we go. I have my chat back up. I can see things. Hello. I have returned within a proper sense. This is a homeworld I had very on in my VR chat days. This is when I had my, I started having my full body, mind you, around this period. And this was my homeworld for it. It's not exactly the oldest world, mind you, but I still really enjoy this spot. I come back here quite frequently, honestly. It's the homeworld I like remembering the most. Because, at least for me, with VRChat, I associate homeworlds with memories. Like, of those days, of what I was up to, what I was doing during that time. And, this was probably the fondest one for me. Because this is when I initially got VR. And this is initially when I developed my main friend group and whatnot. It was all within the span of this homeworld being mine. Being my home, pretty much. I don't know. For those that play VR chat, do you have very similar ways of thinking about homeworlds? I don't know. Maybe my way of thinking about them is weird. That's always been my perception of how I look at homeworlds, though. There we go. Always look at them, obviously for the scenery, because holy shit, right? But at the same time, it's also just like, I remember a conversation I had sitting here. I remember a conversation I had sitting here. You know, there's more packed into it than just, wow, pretty landscape, you know? At least for me. I don't know if that's shared by anybody. But yeah. You ever tried VR chat? Do you have a PC? Is it something you're interested in, or do you just watch? Do you just like watching people stream it? Your homeworld's always been the VR chat homeworld. Never changed it. At the moment, it's Idle Cube. That's crazy to never change your homeworld. I'm like changing my homeworld constantly. Not exactly constantly, but sometimes I get sick of one and then I switch it. Like, I can tell you off the back of my hand what my homeworlds have been. Currently, it is a New York City apartment. That is my current homeworld. This is one of the older ones of mine. One of the very older ones. You do have a PC? You been here, by the way? Nice. Yeah, this was my homeworld Sorari from 2-3 years ago when I first got VR. All for newfangled things. That's understandable. That's fair. Also, Sorari, I just wanna mention to you, hi Mod. We had a raid earlier. You wanna guess how many people? 76. Yeah. I was stressing. We're chilling now, though. We're chilling now. It is pacified for at least a little bit. He has a huge raid. Oh my gosh. Okay, out. The thing was, sorry, at the time, I was literally sat about to go on the fucking Back to the Future ride, and show chat that. What a time to be busy and miss Star's stream. I'm sorry. You're here now. You're here now. All is forgiven. We were literally sitting waiting, or I was setting up the POV for the Universal. Universal Studios has an old ride for Back to the Future that was discontinued in the late 90s because it discusses the year 2015, right? They have a remake of it in VR chat, so I was showing that off because it was one of my earliest saved worlds that I had. Lady Dog, thank you for the follow. Thank you, welcome. Oh yeah, Sorari. This is so funny. But literally, you see this little alert thingy? We were backed up on alerts for about a good minute there. We were backed up. We were getting so many little activity feeds up here that it was like 4 behind. And I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening? What is I was just like I was like, "Whoa. That's a lot." I also passed over 300 because of it. So we now have more than 300 followers on Twitch. Like, wow, that's a lot, fam. Shush peanut. I'm just vibing, I'm yapping. I'm doing my tingo. 1K in no time. 1K before the end of the week's a snack. Oh dear. Yes, I appreciate y'all for following and supporting from the raid. Y'all are awesome. Very cool. Yes, for those that are new to my chat, this is my mod Sorari. She's nice. Talk to her about what's some of the talk to her about Harry Potter. She likes Harry Potter. I also like Harry Potter, so talk to me about that too. I would listen. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm gonna say if you're following me, there is a very likely chance you're going to get a sub from following me. And that's just what's gonna happen because someone's gonna gift it to you and you're gonna end up getting it. Also, Gorguts, thanks for the 200 biddies. I really appreciate that. You have all my fancy emotes now. Have fun with them. A lot of people enjoy the love emote. A lot of people spam that guy. Bullying me is not fun. It's stressful and it makes me go insano in the membrano, you know? And there you go. You got all my emotes. They're little cute guys. You can always remember me as the person with green hair on VR chat. Not a whole lot of people have green hair. It's just me. Head empty, exactly. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I do feel, yeah. That's a good way of describing how that whole raid experience felt. I just had to wing it. I didn't have any time to prepare. I just had to just like, well, all right, this is what we're doing. Oh, got that heart one. I think the heart one's my favorite one. That one's really cute. Hey, yo. I'm glad. I'm glad all the performance anxiety is now lifted. Whoo-wee! Whoo! For those from those the Yuki Dimension. From the Yuki Dimension folk, what were y'all up to? Well, what were y'all vibing out to? What does Yuki do for stream? Well, I go sip on my water real fast. I need to parse my voice a little bit. You're vibing to me on stream? Wait, y'all just had the stream up? Huh? Hold up. Okay. Peanut. I think I may have had green hair in this game for longer. I don't want to call you out or nothing, but I've had green hair for quite a few years. You're just saying that. Ah, that's fair. Enjoying some music and good vibes. Hey, yo. That's fair. That is fair. That's always the best type of vibes. Been here since 2018. Okay. Oh. Okay, fine. Maybe you can share the throne. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can also be the green-haired one. It's just a lot of my friends will be like, "You're the only green-haired person I know." Like, that's about 99% of the engagements I get when it comes to VR people. Like, I'll have a friend, they'll be like, "Yeah, I know you because you have the green hair." Or people that will recognize me because of my socials will be like, "Yeah, I recognize you because of your green hair." You love my green hair? It's green. It's very green. I also like my green hair. I've not always been green, but I've been green for the majority of my VR experience. But y'all with the sub badges don't see that yet. You haven't gotten to the green era. Y'all are in the gold era. Peanut's in the gold one right now. You just have green hair IRL? Oh, okay. It's pretty nifty. It's also unique. I don't see many people running off the green. Green of envy. Yeah, Peanut might be. Might be slightly. Only slightly. But yeah, you haven't gotten Peanut with the 3-month sub badge. You haven't gotten to the green era yet. Not quite there. You win both VR and IRL. Damn. I'll have to train better next time. Catch me prepping over here. But the battle you for my green independence. Music? Oh, I was about to say, where did the music go? What are y'all's favorite colors? Mine's been green for a large majority of my life. I always like purple as well. Oh. Purple's like my second favorite color. These leaves are kind of smacking me in the face almost. Poll in chat, what is your favorite color? And why? Give me 5 reasons. No, you don't have to do that. Just tell me what your favorite color is. I'll tell you if I vibe with it or not. I'm very picky with colors. Oh. Purple gang? Hey, yo. Okay. I respect the purple gangers. Purple is pretty fun in my opinion. I like writing in purple a lot. I have a purple pen that I use. For journaling, usually. Oh. My second favorite color is also purple or blue. Fair enough. With blues, I'm pickier with blues. My favorite type of blue is probably navy blue. I like darker blues better than lighter blues. Like, I'm not a really huge fan of cyan. I don't really like how cyan looks. Sue me. It's just not my favorite. I'm much more of a navy blue person. Maybe that's because I like purple. So it makes sense that I would diverge in that sort of pool versus a lighter color. Like blue because of your local football team? Oh, I see, I see. Green is... I think it's just been a favorite color from childhood. I don't think it has much association beside anything. Maybe nature, if anything. I did like going out a lot when I was a kid. I still do. I'm a big travel heavy person. I do like my travel. I think it's one of the biggest things you should do if your life is travel. I think it's much worth your while. That's a very depressing reason to like gray. It reminds me of this green's the best color. Yeah, true. It reminds me of this game for the Wii. I think it was called The Blob. You remember The Blob? Does anybody remember this Wii game? It was like y'all play those little slimes and then color everything around you. Like it was a big 3D platformer, color everything within the vicinity type game. Black is dope. Ah, yeah. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. But yeah, that's what I remember gray. I don't know why. Whenever I thought of gray just then, I had this latent memory of that. I was like, that's sort of the vibe you were giving off when you were talking about gray. There was a lot of coloring games back then. There was like Epic Mickey as well. They made a remake of that as well. I think recently, quite recently actually. Black is dope. I was gonna think of Bendy and the Ink Machine when I think of black. Or night. Y'all remember like those old YouTube videos where it's like, don't stay up till 3 a.m. or this happens. That stuff was a while back in the day, and now that's just like normal time to go to sleep. Like I had to go to sleep at like between midnight to 2 a.m. And then like 10 so years ago, every YouTuber was like, don't go to sleep at 3 a.m. or don't stay up till 3 a.m. or XYZ is gonna happen to you. That's when you got up at 3 a.m.? Okay, okay. Explain your day to me that requires you to wake up at 3 a.m. We'll start with that. Secondly, go to sleep at 3 a.m. normal? Yeah. I mean, I've had my bad days. Back when I was more of like I've gotten to a point in my life where I like when I go to sleep, but back when I didn't, it was like a 4 or 5 a.m. type thing for me. 5, 6. And that was not healthy for me. It was not sustainable. So I cut that back out significantly. And thus my little schedule these days is very, very much I'm happy with. 12-hour shift at Cookie Factory. Ooh. Is it a cookie brand I would be aware of? Or is it more so, or is it more so of a local chain? I was trying to think of a better way of describing that. Man, y'all absolutely nuts. Y'all crazy. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate that tremendously. Make a lot of things. Oreos? So, I don't know the company, so I get behind that. In the Oreo ice cream? Oh. Oh, like the mini ones. Okay, I see, I see. A lot of Twix eggs? I don't think I've ever had a Twix egg before. I didn't know they had Twix eggs. Huh. That's cool. Do you enjoy your job? 12 hours does seem like a bit of a long shift, though, to be fair. Have you gotten your proper rest since? Twix are pretty good. I like an S tier candy, for sure. Did you know they had Twix eggs, though, Peanut? I didn't know they had Twix eggs. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. You often come across people that don't enjoy what they do, and that always makes me a little sad, you know? If you're gonna do something, I understand why obviously money's necessary, and you might not enjoy your job, but I've always striven to like enjoy what I like doing and try to make a living off of that, you know? It's almost Easter. I see a lot of eggs in shops already. Well, you might see a Twix egg coming soon, you know? You never know. It's a pretty sweet gig. Hey! Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I know for a lot of people it's not necessarily an option to find something you enjoy, but when you can, I'd surely recommend doing so, because you get a lot better of a mentality and a creative boost when you have that type of enforcement. Throw ingredients into a giant mixer, fixed 50 pounds at a time. Oh. How often do you have to do that? Is it just something you do continuously throughout the day, or is it more so like, it's been an hour, time to put in a new one? Yeah, that's a great interview answer right there. Why do you want to work with us? Yo, I want that bill. I want that paycheck, fam. I'm not gonna lie. I saw those numbers. Seems pretty good. Moolah, indeed. £1,700 every 25. Okay. $1,700. So if you do 50 pounds at a time, that's gonna be what? 34 bags? No. Wait, hold on. 1,000 would have been. How much you pay? And I can do it now. Give me. Exactly. 14. Yeah, it would have been 34. 34 bags in 25 minutes. Oh, geez. Okay. Do you get a how do you just okay? So we got 34 bags, 25 minutes to do that. How quickly can you get that done? Ideally, like how quickly do you think you can get that done if you were to time yourself? 200 pounds of barrel. Wow. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot still. That's a very tiring task after a bit, I can imagine. $50 to mix, 5 minutes to clean, 5 to wait. Okay. At least you get some type of break. I was gonna say, if you're doing that non-stop for a set, that's a lot. At least you get some respite. Redeemed Huggies? No, we haven't had one yet. Not today. It's been a second. Not today. Not recently. Maybe yesterday. It probably was yesterday. See right there, that's an official Huggies. I did not know it was a 1500 though. I thought it was 1000. Alright. I got you, fam. I got you. Once you figure out the rhythm, it's pretty easy. Hey, I'm glad it's become a method for you. I know we're going to have a hug with y'alls. So get ready. Y'all gonna get hugged. Oh, in my arms. Get your head pats too. There we go. Oh, and Nekosumi, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Redeem Huggy. See, you're trying to redeem it multiple times now. I told you that's not gonna work. It comes off a different font when you actually redeem it. And then just want to give a massive shout out to everybody that showed up today for the massive raid. So much appreciation for that. Go up selling adult toys and movies. Oh, okay. Ah, okay, fair. I mean, you're probably in better fitness at this point, right? It's not just a different font, it's a different setting entirely. No, that's not that font. It's a different setting entirely. You almost got it though. You're getting closer. I just want to extend a massive appreciation to everybody that showed up today. We are wrapping up here now. Try every font until it works. Good luck, soldier. But I will be taking a small respite myself. I'll be back tomorrow. So for those that are from the Raider stream, that want to see what I get up to when I'm not crazy pressured by 80 people here, you can see that we'll do some shenanigans. Ooh, hey yo, good progress. I fuck with that. I like that. Good for you. Again, if you like what you see, consider following. I'll be back tomorrow. We have 21 days that my initial followers have enacted that I have to stream consistently. You're now trying all the fonts. Jesus Christ. Hey, if it is letting you progress down, that is a good thing. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop this before it gets too much. Stick around. We're gonna be rating another streamer, so go be crazy in their chat. Because y'all stun locked me today, so you get to go stun lock someone else now. I'll pick someone small. Again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care, take care.